that fall, there was, a lot of the campuses that have foreign students on them, people that are making movies and TV shows who troll these campuses looking for foreigners to play marauders and invaders and useful characters for foreigners. And the teachers actually encouraged this. And I said, well, yeah, sure, okay, I'll do one of these. I had no experience acting, I had no interest in acting, but it was, maybe learn some vocab. And so I showed up on the first day at this set. And it was, it was a full movie set. There was trucks, there was equipment, there was people running around, and I was taken into the wardrobe area, and I was given a fake mustache, and I was given an outfit, and so on. And then I was given my lines, or more specifically, my line. It was one line, and they said, perfect this, get this right. So I worked on it all day. I was sitting there just reading this line over and waiting to be called to the set.
In Chinese or English?
In Chinese. This was a Chinese production. So then finally the end of the day comes around. Yeah, well, it was kind of nerve-wracking, So it comes around, but I got my line. I could master it. So it comes around the end of the day, and it's my scene, and they said, okay, go do your thing. So I go to a phone booth. My scene consisted of me going to a phone booth, and I pick up the receiver, and I ask if a young lady is home, and I'm told that she's not home. And I hang up the receiver, and I look up at the apartment like this with great significance. And I did this 4 or 5 times, really to fully inhabit the role. And then at the end of it, they're like, okay, great. Here are your lines for tomorrow. And it was like a big stack of stuff. And I was like, oh man, okay, well, all right, let's really get into it now. And I can start to sort of see myself coming into my experience as a Chinese actor. And then I go home and I start reading my lines, I'm starting memorizing my lines, and that's when I realized I was a stalker. That was when I was pursuing this woman who did not want to be pursued, and it was sort of, I had this moment, I'm sitting there on my bed in my dorm room, and I'm just like, who am I? I don't know if I really want to be this person forever in the history of Chinese cinema as this weird mustachioed stalker. So, I did the brave thing, of course, which was I called them and backed out. And I said, I don't think I want to be a stalker forever and ever. And they said, we have a problem. We've already shot the first day. You really did that phone thing so beautifully with the phone. And
so you were looking to stalk this woman
that was her part. And I didn't know that, of course, at the time. But so anyway, at the end of the day, I said, look, I really can't come back. And they said, well, we're going to have to find a whole different foreigner. We're going to have to really reshoot that whole scene. And I left them in the lurch. I'm not proud of that fact. I feel like by sharing this, by getting this off my chest today, I've done right by that.